Recording in progress.
The voice is so scary. I wish it was in.
I wonder if I got it this time.
In the recording? Ooh, maybe. I hope so.
No, we'll see. We'll see. All right. Are we ready?
Yeah!
Yay! All right. What is this? The Emmarae and Erica Traveling Annotation Project Take 2.
Yeah!
If I can find one of those.
Oh, that'd be great. That we need it.
Yeah. So, well, so as you saw from the very beginning, this is the Emmarae and Erica Traveling Annotation Project Take 2.
You?
We originally filmed this a couple weeks ago,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think so.
and I started reading my book, and I was like, I can't do it. And oh, let's introduce ourselves, Emmarae.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
Erica. I'm Erica from the Broken Spine.
I'm Emmarae from Emmarae Empowered.
Okay, so we did last year
Yeah.
our first iteration of the Traveling Annotation Project. And I picked Ruby Fruit Jungle by Rita Mae Brown. And which one did you pick,
I
Emmarae?
picked The Murders of Molly Southburn by Tade Thompson.
And we were like, oh, we should do this again. And, time happened, life
Yeah.
happened, and here we are now doing it again. So, like I said, the book that I chose was We by Yevgeny Zamyatin, and he was a Russian author. And this was smuggled out of Russia in order to be printed. And when I was reading it, I only got to like chapter 2, or it's considered logs.
Oh.
And I only got to log 2, and I was like, I can't do this anymore because it is literally talking about an invasion. It is talking about forced assimilation. It talks about that a woman's body is not her own, and the controlling of that. So I was just like, with everything that is going on, the world is on fire. I need to choose something else, and I did, and I chose Kim Jeong, born 1982, by Chu Nam Ju. And I didn't look up the pronunciation before I did this, so my apologies if I pronounce this wrong. And this is only 160 something pages,
Yeah, it looks
163
little.
pages. And what it is our main character is has a baby. She leaves work to have her baby, and her husband, and she's the baby's primary caretaker. Her husband is in IT, and he is working long hours. And one day she just starts talking in another voice. She sounds like someone else, and I think it's her mother, but it might be her mother-in-law. It's one of them. But anyways, so her husband is like, you need to stop. That's funny, but you need to stop. And it happens again, and he then gets kind of concerned. So that's what that's about. I'm interested.
Yeah.
A coworker had it, and she was like, "This sounds really good," and I was like, "Oh yeah, it does." It's just trippy enough to be like not terribly out there,
Mm.
but out there far enough.
Mm-hmm.
And it kind of reminds me, if I'm being honest, of The Vegetarian, Han
I still need to read that. I
King's.
still need to, but from the synopsis, it's giving some interesting vibes like that.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be fun. I think
Yeah.
it's gonna be fun. I'm excited to read it. I
Me
haven't
too.
started. I've only read like the first 2 chapters, I think.
Mm.
So I
Nice.
think it's gonna be good.
Heck yeah. I picked, so in the first traveling annotation project, I picked The Murders of Molly Southburn, and I didn't realize it's a trilogy. So we have the second book, The Survival of Molly Southburn. So I won't be saying much other than I'm assuming it's going to pick up right where the first one left off. So if you want to know, you can watch our video where we discussed it and went over our annotations and everything. It's still very short. This is 119 pages. Um and I'm really excited. Yeah, the back is pretty spoilery for the first book. So just know we'll be reading the second one. And I'm really excited. I haven't started it. My plan is to start it today and maybe finish it over the weekend. But
Yeah.
yeah, I
I
gotta
mean,
pick
it's
out.
the first one was a really compulsive read.
Yeah.
It was
Mm-hmm.
hard to like. I know when I was reading it, I wanted to read and not annotate.
Yeah, yeah. It was so fast. I was like, oh.
Yeah. So I'm hoping that it's gonna be. I'm assuming because isn't there a third book?
I think so. I think it's already out. The murder, survival, and then oh, it doesn't have it in here. So maybe there's not. Maybe he's working on the third one.
Oh, okay.
It must be something like that. Cause I don't see anything in here, but I'm
Okay.
really excited.
Yeah. I think it's gonna be fun. I'm excited.
Me
And
too.
then I guess once we're done with this and we do our third one, we'll finish the trilogy, or if it's a trilogy,
Yeah.
or
Or it might just be duology. I might have got that wrong.
yeah. So I don't know that it matters, but we'll do it again.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
Me too.
But anyway, what else? This was super short.
It was super short. I think because the last one we had, so for we also had Erica's first copy that she had annotated
Oh
years
yeah,
ago, and then it was this new one. So then we were going to read and like compare and contrast two different translations. The
that's
second
right.
book is like 50 pages longer than the first one that Erica had. So like we
Yeah,
talked more about how different it was
going to be.
going to be, so the
Yeah,
video was much longer, but this one was much quicker, but I'm very excited.
yeah. I'm super excited. All
Yeah,
right.
that's the
So
project.
that is that we will. I don't know. We're supposed to read it this month. Send it to each other in April, right?
Yeah, yeah, sometime in April.
May.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming depending on the mail,
Mm.
we're looking at May or June
Yeah, I'd say
for the
so.
live.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
So be prepared. Mark your calendars with a question mark or whatever. Live, Emmarae, and Erica's traveling annotation project. It's on your radar, May or June. So, but we'll let you guys know.
Yeah.
So, thanks for tuning in to our little announcement.
Yeah.